So today I will be presenting an overview of Davao Region, also known as Region 11. So Davao Region is considered as a region of royalties, is home to the Philippine eagle, world's largest eagle, and king of Philippine skies. Waling-Waling, the queen of orchids, Irresistible Dorian, the king of fruits, and Mount Apo, the country's highest peak and king of Philippine mountains. So, dialect spoken, Cebuano, Tagalog, Dabawenyo, Hiligaynon, Bagubo, Tagakaulo, Manubo, Maguindanao, Mandaya, Bilaan, Ilocano, Waray, and others. So, example sa Cebuano, maayong buntag. Sa Tagalog, magandang umaga, and sa Hiligaynon, maayong aga. So, sa religion, Roman Catholic, comprising about 80% of the population, Iglesia ni Cristo, Church of Christ, Evangelical the Jesus Miracle Crusade. Next is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Mormons, comprise 8%. Next is Seventh-day Adventists and Baptists or other Christian denominations. And others, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Animism. So we have 5 provinces: Compostela Valley, Davao del Norte, Davao del Sur, Davao Oriental, and Davao Occidental. So sa Compostela Valley, the 70th province in the country, was carved out of Davao del Norte province by virtue of Republic Act No. 8470, signed by President Fidel V. Ramos on January 30, 1998. So, ang history niya, separate province. Moves to create a separate province, now called Compostela Valley, from Davao del Norte. Addition of 4 municipalities. The addition of 4 municipalities, namely Maco, Mabini, Pantocan, and Laak, to the proposed province would be the most ideal and equitable configuration, as this would make both provinces on an almost equal footing in terms of area, population, and developmental opportunities. 1987 Philippine Constitution RA 6430. Compostela Valley means great fertile plain in the heartland of the province. History: Immigrants. The policy of attraction adopted by national government was to offer parcels of land to tenant farmers. Visayans, they are dominant group in Compostela Valley. Ethnic tribes: Mansaka, Mandaya, Manubo, Manguangan, Libabawon, Eta, Kamayo, Dabawenyo, and Kalagan. Next is Arnold Bajo, is the most successful defender on the poor minorities, especially Mandaya. He died in the battle while defending the poor. According to the legend, 40 days after his death, somebody reported that his spirit come from his body and infused in the statue of Ara-Araba, their god of harvest. From then on, people worship him as a god in the Mandaya tribe, which he refused as he confessed as a follower of Rizal, the original defender of the poor. So, si Arnold Bajo, isa siya ka pinakatanyag nga tagapagtanggol sang mga mahihirap, lalo na sa Mandaya tribe. So, namatay siya laban habang ipinagtatanggol ang mga mahihirap. So, 40 days after his death, may nag-report daw ang spirit niya galing sa lawas niya ay nagsulod sa estatwa sang Ara-Araba. Then, simula sito, like ginasamba siya sang mga tao bilang Diyos ng tribo. Is economy. Ang ilang economy is bananas, durian, mango, and cocoa. The main source of livelihood of this province are agricultural products such as rice, coconut, cacao, coffee, papaya, mango, pineapple, durian, and banana. It has been projected that by 2030, the province will be one of the richest provinces in the country because of its rich natural resources and hardworking people. Some residents have fish ponds and culture their own fish like tilapia, milkshake, and a lot more. The province is also rich with gold ore. Ang ilang mga festival is Buganihan Festival. Ang Buganihan Festival is a Thanksgiving celebration for bountiful harvest and a tribute to the Bagani warriors of the past. Next is Sallupungan Festival. Sallupungan is a combination of the Mansaka word sallu, meaning salo-salo, and pungan, the root word of hugpong, or solidarity. Next is Bulawan Festival, symbolized by the gold solidarity ring that engenders the desire for unity and reflects the province's vision and mission for a golden future through solidarity and hard work. Next is Kariyawan Festival. Thanksgiving for the municipality, rich agricultural harvest, and abundant mineral resources. Next is Diwanag Festival. Festival of Lights of the town of Monte Vista. Next is Pasaka Festival. The name of the festival was derived from the name of two datus of the Mansaka and Muslim tribe who contribute much to the making of the municipality. Next is the Pugan Festival. The festival is a celebration to showcase the tribal harmony, ethnic unity, and their contribution to the rich harvest of the municipality. Next is Kahimunan Festival, a festival of get-together among the four tribes of Laak, the Dibabawon, Mandaya, Mansaka, and Muslim. Next is Simbalay Festival. Simbalay symbolizes the unity and togetherness of the people of Nabunturan. Next is Pagsawitan Festival. Pagsawitan Festival in the municipality of Maragusan, Compostela is a festival which involves ethnic dancing, harvest Thanksgiving rituals for good harvest, and cultural presentation by Mansaka. Events and activities. The Nabunturan Independent Film Exhibition, an annual festival that aims to showcase the creative minds of local and non-local filmmakers and talents through film production and participation in local, regional, and national independent film exhibits or competitions. Next is Summer Beach Sports Festival. It is scheduled on weekends of May, to raise awareness on the protection of the marine environment. The festival is held within the Mabini Protected Landscape and Seascape and the coastal beach resort of Barangay Magnaga and the municipality of Pantukan. So, ang ilanga delikasis nilamburan nga suman. Nilamburan means mixed with. So, that means that the suman was mixed with landang or brownish black and sometimes violet rice. The swirls of brown and between the sticky gelatinous white rice entice you to try if the swirls taste better. So, ang tourist spots nila, Ahaw Falls, the water on a rough, irregular shoulder that creates a beautiful curtain of water that traps on a rocky, shallow basin below. This is actually an unspoiled tree type. Ang Ahaw Falls. Next is Tagbibinta Falls. Next is Davao del Sur. Ang history ng Davao del Sur is Daba-Daba, means sacred brass, that belonged to the legendary Bagubo chieftain named Datuduli. Datuduli lived at the rolling hills of the famous Sandawa Mountain. The ancient name of Mount Apo. Later on, the letter O was added to the word, which means justice, to the Bagubos. The early inhabitants of the Davao provinces were the Bagubo, Giangas, the Blaans of Hagonoy Valley, the Manubos in Maleta, and Jose Abad Santos and other primeval tribes. Davao del Sur was created under Republic Act No. 4867 on May 8, 1967, and started as a province on July 1, 1967, comprising 10 municipalities with Digos as its capital. Bansalan, Davao City, Digos, Don Marcelino, Hagonoy, Jose Abad Santos, Kiblawan, Magsaysay, Malalag, Malita, Matanaw, Padada, Santa Cruz, Santa Maria, Sarangani, and Sulub. Norms and tradition. Damag, the transition of a soul from his earthly life towards the great beyond. Next is warrior society. Bagubos of Davao region, especially in the olden days, are reputed to be fierce warriors, chieftains of old Davao. The region was governed by tribal leaders called Datus. Lumad spiritually. To revere Manama as the God creator of all things. To respect nature in all its forms. And to respect his elders, his community, and the costume that have been brought down for generations. Adsuli, law of retaliation. A man wrong would resort to suli, adsuli, which means to take revenge. Ilang festivities, ilang festival. So, Kadayaon Festival. The festival honors Davao's artistic, cultural, and historical heritage. Its past personified by the ancestral Lumads. Its people as they celebrate on the street, and its floral industry as it representatives parade and fall regalia, and thanksgiving for the blessings granted on the city. Ang tourist spot sa Davao del Sur is Mount Apo. So, Mount Apo is the highest mountain in the Philippines. So, it's located between Davao City, Davao del Sur, and Cotabato. Known as the father of Philippine mountains, is a popular destination for mountaineers and adventure seekers. Next is Crocodile Park. Crocodile Park is a popular attraction located in Maa, Davao City. Next is People's Park. So, ang People's Park is a 4-hectare cultural dam urban park located in the heart of Davao City. So, established siya in 2007. It was transformed from the old PTA grounds into a vibrant public space that celebrates the city's rich cultural heritage and natural beauty. Next is Philippine Eagle Center. So, ang Philippine Eagle Center is a conservation facility located in Barangay Malagos, Baguio District of Davao City. So, ang kalapatan sini is 8.4 hectares. Next is Museo de Bovenio. It serves as a people museum, offering insight into the city's diverse history, indigenous culture, and significant milestones. Next is the Bone Collector Museum. So, kita nyo man guys, mga crocodile nga skeleton. So, ano na siya? Collection of animal skeleton from around the world. Next is Lake Venado. Ang nag-establish sini is American, si Darrell B. Bletchley. Next is Lake Venado. So, ang Lake Venado, the name Venado comes from the Spanish word for deer, reflecting the lake's deer-like shape. So, ang shape niya daw kay deer. Locally, it's also known as linaw. So, sa Cebuano means linaw, gani. Meaning clear. Through its crystal clear waters that mirror the majestic Mount Apo. Next is San Pedro Cathedral. So, ang San Pedro Cathedral, also known as the Metropolitan Cathedral of San Pedro, is the oldest church in Davao City and serves as the seat of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Davao. Next is Prayer Mountain. So, ang Prayer Mountain is ang Tamayong Prayer Mountain. So, gitatag niya siya ni Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy noong 1999. Ang kalapadon sini is 8 hectare. So, matagpuan niya siya sa Barangay Tamayong, Kalinan District, Davao City. Na nagsisilbing isang espiritual na santuwaryo at sentro ng panalangin sa paanan ng bundok Apo. Next is Apo Talomo. Mountain Ridge is a stunning mountain range located in Davao City and Davao del Sur, Mindanao, Philippines. It is home to some of the highest peaks in the country, including Mount Apo, which stand 8,773 feet. So, dalam-dalam. Next is Ramon Magsaysay Park. So, ang Ramon Magsaysay Park ay isang makulay at makasaysayang parke sa poblasyong district ng Davao City na ipinangalan sa ikapitong Pangulo ng Pilipinas na si Ramon Magsaysay. So, makita niyo siya sa Leon Garcia Street, malapit sa Santa Ana Wharf at isa sa mga pinakamatandang parke sa lungsod. Next is Tribo kay Mindanaoan Cultural Village. Isa niya siya ka makulay na destinasyon sa Davao City na mayamang kultura at pamana ng mga katutubong tribo ng Mindanao. So matagpuan niya siya sa sulod sang Crocodile Park Complex sa Barangay Maa City, Maa, Davao City. Next is Davao Museum. Ang Davao Museum of History and Ethnography is a cultural institution located in Davao City, Philippines, situated in the Zonta Building of Lanang. The museum showcases the rich cultural heritage and history of the indigenous people of Mindanao. Next is Shrine of the Holy Infant Jesus of Prague. Doon diri guys, isang tahimik at makasaysayang dambana na matatagpuan sa Shrine Hills sa Matina, Davao City. Kilalang kilala ito bilang isang lugar ng debosyon at pagmumuni-muni, pati na rin bilang destinasyon ng mga pilgrim at turista. Next is Davao Bamboo Sanctuary and Eco Park. Is a serene ecotourism destination located in Barangay Malagos, Baguio District, Davao City, near the Philippine Eagle Center. The sanctuary offers visitors a chance to immerse themselves in nature while learning about bamboo conservation and sustainable practices. Next is Davao Butterfly House. Wait lang. Ang Davao Butterfly House is a vibrant sanctuary located within the Crocodile Park Complex in Maan. So, aragya po siya sa Crocodile Park. Kung nature lovers ka, pwede ka dito maglagaw. So, sa Waterworld Beach Resort. Located din siya sa Dumoy Road and sa Turil. Sa Turil galing na siya guys ng Waterworld Beach Resort. Next is Osmeña Park, Andres Bonifacio Rotunda, and Davao Baywalk, Wind Island. So, ang ilang delicacies is durian and beef shank puchero with saging na saba. Davao Oriental. The Spaniards established a permanent settlement in the region in 1591. And in 1844, the area was ceded by the Sultanate to Spain. Sorry guys. Number 1. The present territory of Davao Oriental was covered by the historical region of Caraga, which was under the Sultanate of Maguindanao. Number 3. The province existed until 1858 when the politico-military commandancias of Davao and Bislig were created in its place. Therefore, Bislig was incorporated into the district of Davao 2 years later. So, ang ila economy is copra production is king in Davao Oriental. Davao Oriental economy is heavily based on agriculture. Davao Oriental produced the following: coconut, rice, corn, rubber, banana, tobacco, mango, poultry, livestock, aquaculture, and seaweeds. There is now more activity towards the planting of cacao, which is the source of chocolate. So, ang tourist spot nila is Aliwagwag Falls, located in the middle of the forest at Barangay Aliwagwag. Katil is considered as one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the country. Its towering waterfalls are considered by hydraulic engineer as the highest in the country. Next is Dahican Beach. The resort is located in Barangay Masao in Mate. Cottages and picnic huts are on stilts. Ilang mga festival is Bonsai Festival, San Isidro, Davao Oriental, Philippines. It showcasing of bonsai culture as replica of Mount Hamiguitan pygmy trees, the pride and trademark of Davao Oriental and ecotourism of San Isidro heritage. Next is Banayan Festival, 3rd week of October, Banay-Banay. It is a tribute to the town's main product, rice. Next is Baldayawan Festival, 3rd week of June, San Isidro. The term Baldayawan is derived from the three words. Bowl or baul is from the Mandaya word for farm. Da is from the Gator Sea. Yawan means to keep. Davao del Norte. The provincial capital is Tagum. Davao del Norte has a population of 743,811. Main languages spoken are Bisaya and Davaoeno. Davao del Norte is a major producer of gold. Its mining resources include silica, silver, copper, and elemental sulfur. So, Bayuk, a highly tonal art of delivering messages in the form of figurative speeches, passages, and even epiphanicism, usually done in pairs and in continuous answering pattern. Bayok chanting is indispensable in important celebration and events like proposal, marriage, settlement of conflicts, welcoming of visitors, and also in common merrymaking. So, tourist spots nila is Pearl Farm Beach Resort and the Gap Orchard Resort. So, grabe kalapad guys. 10-hectare mountain resort and orchard that is filled with various fruit-bearing trees. So, ang ilang mga pagkaon, kinilaw na tuna, siniglaw, guso, lauoy, and binignit. Davao Occidental. The municipality of Malita is the capital of this newly formed province. Davao Occidental is a former part of Davao del Sur. Davao Occidental was created through Republic Act 10360 and acted on July 23, 2013, comprising 5 of the 8 municipalities that constitute the 2nd district of Davao del Sur. The languages that is used for speaking in this province are Cebuano, Sangiris, Sarangani, and English. Davao Occidental covers a total area of 2,163.45 square kilometers. So the province is bordered on the northwest by Davao del Sur, west by Sarangani, and northeast by the Davao Gulf. The province comprises 5 municipalities, all encompassed by a lone legislative district. The 5 municipalities are Don Marcelino, Jose Abad Santos, Malita, Santa Maria, and Sarangani. So, ang ilan naman nga food is sinugba, crocodile hamburger, tinapa, and tuyo. As we also know, Davao region is famous for the durian fruit, so the delicacies in Davao Occidental is also durian and pastries that is made from durian. So, ang ilang festival gahi Kaginaway Festival. This festival is celebrated annually every full moon and the month of November. Araw ng Malita, celebrated annually every November 17. Kapianan Festival in Jose Abad Santos. So, ang tourist attraction nila is Balot Volcano. So, thank you for listening.